G'day. Now, I want to make it crystal clear. I'm teaching something which is a challenge to the traditional approaches to meditation. If you were seeking to find out about meditation, you went to a Buddhist, you'd be requested to take the refuge, the triple refuge, in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. You would be instructed to accept the five precepts, and then you'd be taught um, a meditation technique and a great deal of the Buddhist philosophy that goes with that. If you were instead you went off to a yoga school that taught meditation, you'd be taught postures, asanas, you'd be taught breathing techniques, and if they were following the Patanjali sutras, you'd be taught meditation techniques which are basically very similar to the Theravadan Buddhist ones. Similarly, if you went off to a Mahayana, you'd be uh, asked to do prostrations, quite possibly, and accept a whole lot of things. Now, what I'm teaching chucks all that in the bin. Uh, Not only do I think it's unnecessary, I actually think it's a complete waste of time. It's completely wrong-headed. Now, the only way you're going to actually sort out whether I'm full of the brown stuff or I've got something interesting to tell you is if you give what I'm suggesting a try, find out for yourself. Now, my reasons for challenging these traditions is that they're all about achieving altered states of mind. Um, uh, the jhanas, everybody's after the jhanas, and there's uh, a lot of fascination with altered states of mind as if that's meditation. Now, I've lived my life exploring meditation, and I've done all those things. I don't know a lot about Taoism. Um, I'm a smidgen about Taoism, but certainly yoga and Buddhism. And there's nothing about those things that mystifies me, and you have to take that on trust. What I did notice is that any time I did get an interesting result, something which I thought, immediately recognised was valuable. Every time, it was accompanied by deep relaxation. It's always in a deeply relaxed state that the really useful stuff becomes apparent. Now, all these different trance states that people aim for and some people achieve with a great deal of effort, they're not meditation, they're just trance states. And as far as um, deep understanding, they're dead ends. Totally useless if you want to understand yourself. Interesting only in that you see the limits of what the mind can do. But that's it. Um, and the philosophies that are taught, well, you know, you're asked to believe something up front and put in the position where you're told that the practices will confirm those things. Well, that's not exploration. That's kind of being conditioned into thinking along certain lines and having whatever results do come along pre-interpreted interpreted for you. Now that's not self-discovery, that's not self-exploration, and it certainly is not meditation. Now I want to make that very clear to people. Um, I'm not teaching the usual stuff here. uh, what I am teaching is actually very simple, because the mechanism of self-discovery is very simple. Self-discovery, from a meditation point of view, is about bringing the subconscious into conscious awareness, understanding yourself below the superficial level. And simply relaxing allows that to happen. It is actually that simple. There's actually nothing else to it. It is just that simple. Now, one of the hardest things I've noticed in trying to convey my message is that people are conditioned into thinking that meditation is what the traditions are offering. And it's extremely hard to get across to people anything different. Everybody out there is basically telling you the same thing, you know, in these various traditions. Now, if you go to any effort and compare these traditions, you find they don't agree with each other. Well, you know, why not? It means you have to pick one, and you're entering into some sort of raffle. And all these belief structures, it should be obvious to anybody who looks around just how dangerous they are when people believe them too deeply. Meditation, genuine meditation, requires courage, the courage to look for yourself and look at things on their merits. It's fine to know what other people think, but meditation's about exploring. And the simple fact of the matter is, it's all about relaxation.